Hello, it is me from the Saturday at the end of this vlog. I just want to say that the audio in this vlog is everywhere, and if you're the kind of person who finds differing audio levels and things a bit difficult to manage, I know I sometimes do, skip this one, it's absolutely fine. I just wanted to give you that warning here at the start. Basically, I'm trying out a new microphone and it is temperamental at the beginning, and so it flips back between camera audio and non-camera audio, and if that's a problem for you, then don't worry about it. Don't watch this one, or watch it on mute, it will have subtitles. Good afternoon, it is Monday I can tell you, it is Monday the 3rd of August, and I haven't read anything yet this month. This weekend was largely spent getting videos ready for this week. If you are watching this on the Sunday where I've released it, I put out 5 videos in the past week, which is pretty exciting, pretty good going. I hope you've watched all of them and I hope you enjoyed them. If you're new here, welcome. I have a whole host of really recent videos and you can get completely back up to speed as to what I've read in the last month, what I've hauled in the last 4 months. You'll be totally up to speed, but yes, it was a lot of editing, a lot of subtitling, and a lot of other stuff happening. And then Umbrella Academy was there to watch, so I haven't read anything since Saturday. I have listened to probably another hour of Happy Fat by Sophie Hagen, and I'm really loving it. It's so good, it's so well written. I definitely want to buy a physical copy because then I can give it to people, leave it suspiciously in people's paths so that they have to read it, beat people over the head with it, quote from it, you know, all of that stuff. I did do some sewing, which I'm very pleased with. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm excited to make the next iteration of that will hopefully be even better and actually have a collar. Exciting. And maybe wear it on camera rather than hiding it away because I don't want to think about it. I haven't decided what I want to start the month with. I think there is one book that is out early in August, and I can't remember what it is now, but I think I might start with that arc. But I don't know if I'm going to do that today. But a part of me kind of wants to start the bone season. Here are some goals for the week. I would like to read 4 books over the course of this vlog. One of those I would like to be finishing Sophie Hagen's Happy Fat and picking a new audiobook. I'd like to have that achieved. I want to play my ukulele every day. I would like to get to the bottom of the laundry basket this week. I think I want to have the pattern pieces cut out for my next sewing project, which is a shirt. That's what I want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to achieve it in the course of this vlog or not, but join me as I attempt to do so. I'm going to finish my day, I'm going to go for a walk, which I'm very much excited for, and then I'm going to have dinner and do some reading. So I will be here to check in tomorrow at some point to let you know how it all went. Hello, happy Tuesday evening. The evening light it be coming in. I finished 2 books this month so far. I don't think I've talked to you since I finished Sophie Hagen's Happy Fat. It's astounding. I am going to buy a physical copy of it so that I can leave it in surreptitious places for people I know in my life who are not particularly fat positive to see and pick up, potentially. Potentially? But no, absolutely wonderful book about fat liberation. The audiobook is exquisite. It's narrated by Sophie themselves and good stuff. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's not really that relevant to stuff that I talk about on this channel, aka the sci-fi and fantasy of it all. But hey, you might be interested in hating your body less. Let's do it. And then I just finished The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, my first proper book off my TBR for this month, and I enjoyed it pretty well. Yeah, I'd forgotten most of what happened beyond the main bits, but no, I thought it was a pretty good time. I'm interested to read. I remember loving the mime order most of all of them, and I'm interested to get into that because I think Paige is just less annoying in that one. Fun story about this book, it was £1. I found hardbacks of The Bone Season in Poundland. I'm not really sure how, and I don't know which edition this is printed. I think this is the second printing. I can't remember if I'm reading ISBNs properly now. And what just came in was my pre-order of Harrow the Ninth, which I'd forgotten I'd pre-ordered, so that was a delightful gift to myself when that dispatch notification came through. I do really want to reread Gideon the Ninth first, so I'm going to switch to that. I'm already abandoning the TBR. It's already happening. We're on the 4th of the month. But yeah, I'm going to ditch that. I'm going to read Gideon the Ninth, and then I'm going to read Harrow the Ninth, and I'm going to have such a good time. So welcome. I did do a proper dedicated reading vlog for Gideon the Ninth. I read it across a day. You can watch that. It's one of my most watched videos, actually. So welcome to part 2, where I read Gideon the Ninth, followed by Harrow the Ninth. Hello. Welcome back to Dead Good Book Reviews on a Wednesday. How are we doing? I'm doing well. I'm trying out a new microphone. I don't know how the audio is going to be. I'll be honest, I did film a clip earlier to test the audio and I played it back and it didn't have any audio. So I'm not overly confident, but I am willing to try and let's see how we go. One reading update. I'm going to assume that I talked to you yesterday after I finished the Bone season. I'm just going to assume that. So I did finish the Bone season. I've just finished Gideon the Ninth. This was my reread in preparation for Harrow the Ninth. I reread it, got a lot out of it this time around. There were elements of it, I'm not going to spoil this because I genuinely think Gideon the Ninth is one of those books you need to go and read. But one element of it that I picked up less, let me try and rephrase that. There was one element of the story that I had picked up much more in my first read that I thought was less of a focus when I reread it this time than I initially thought. And Katie made the very good point that when you read it the first time, you are just as lost as the main character is, but in the second time around, you don't need something as familiar to cling on to. So that's interesting, and I'm very excited to start Harrow the Ninth when I start it. I don't think that's going to be this evening. I kind of want to take a bit of an evening off because I'm quite tired, but I don't know. Maybe I will start it this evening. I will get back to you on that. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, welcome back. It is Thursday. I watered the plant. It's all good. We're still going with testing this new audio business. I thought I was going to start Harrow the Ninth today. Technically, I thought I was going to start it yesterday. I've left a thing over here. But I think I'm in that mode of brain where I know I'm going to need to pay a lot of attention to that thing. And I don't have all of the brain power, so I'm just kind of reading everything but that. So yesterday I finished Uprooted by Naomi Novik, which was on my August TBR, and really loved it. I've reread this probably about 3 times. I just think it's a wonderful story. It's a lovely thing. I read a tweet recently about how it was one of those like unpopular opinion. This book should have been sapphic, and Naomi Novik was, what for whatever reason didn't write it that way. And in some ways I can agree with that, and I think that that's an interpretation of it. Also, you could totally read the main character as bi if you so wanted to. I had a really good time reading this and I liked it, despite all of that. Well, not even despite all of that, just that is an interesting interpretation that I hadn't thought about. The internet makes you think about books a lot more. Yeah. And then this morning I read, it's not very long, but I've read Court of Lions by Samara Dowd, which is the sequel to Mirage and is also on my August TBR, and I had a really good time with it. I enjoyed it a huge amount, so worth reading, has sapphic representation, very exciting, and yeah, it was like everything I wanted in the end of a YA duology. Just like so fun, so good. It's like really romancy. I think if you liked The Wrath and the Dawn, you might like this a lot. But also it's its own thing and it's just really good. And yeah, I would hugely recommend this duology. Might need to do a video review on it just to give it some good real thought. But yeah, I've literally just finished it. It was good. Remember a few vlogs ago, probably the first vlog of July, I talked about being on tea watch, and then I never talked about the tea. Well, the tea did come that day, but it's now been a month and my more tea has arrived. I get tea from Bird and Fund, and it's a subscription and it comes every month and it's exciting, and I thought I would unbox it. I know, obviously this isn't sponsored. Nobody's paying me to talk about tea. I'm not going to get into it for too long because I think it'd be very boring, but I just wanted to get excited about tea and have some content for the vlog. But look how cute the art is. Focus on the art, please. There we go. Oh, it's like autumn tea. I'm excited. Autumn is my favourite season. It is the season of all the best flavours of things, and I'm excited. We have honeycomb cookie dough, black. This is rooibos tea? Ooh, nice. We have too many things and not enough surfaces. Apple cider bobbing, which is a herbal tea, and violet cream, which is black tea. I don't love floral tea, so we'll see how this one goes, but I'm very excited for honeycomb and apple cider. Good flavours of thing. Right, I'm going to get on. I will talk to you at some point when I've read some of Harrow, but I haven't got the mental energy at the moment. I'm so tired today. It will go badly if I try and start it right now. I might start it this evening. I'll keep you up to date with how that goes. Thank you. Hello, happy Friday. I'm doing right. It is the morning. It is still quite early in the morning, so my brain is slowly gaining consciousness. I realised I need to start Harrow the Ninth. I need to pick it up today because I can't, by any sense of the words, call this Harrow the Ninth reading vlog if I don't read Harrow the Ninth. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to try and do check-ins as I can, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me. This might be a bit of a longer vlog. I hope that's okay. And that's everything. I shall see you when I next finish a chunk of this at some point today. Hello. It is still Friday. It's Friday noon-ish. Harrow the Ninth. I am literally 100 pages in, which is pretty good going. That is the start of chapter 7. Also, please ignore what's going on over here. Let's pretend it's not there. I'm really liking it so far. I have to say that it's not a spoiler to say that some of this is written in second person, which isn't my favourite thing, and it's really interesting. I'm quite glad I rewatched my Gideon the Ninth vlog recently, because so much of that is how long it takes to get into Gideon the Ninth, and this is no exception. I think this is going to be a similar thing of it just takes a while to get going, and normally I would be giving up and not bothering, but now that I vlog I can't exactly hide that I read it from you. But no, I'm liking bits of it. There's a lot of mystery and a lot of difference between this and the previous book, which will be interesting to encounter together. I also realised I should probably say I'm not going to put any spoilers in this vlog. This is going to be spoiler free. So if I start talking about a thing that happens, you'll know if you've read it, and if you haven't read it, then you'll have the most spoil you will get is a vague sense that around page 200 a thing happens, for example. But if you really don't want that, then switch off. Come back when you've read it. It's fine. Right, I'm gonna go read some more of this and then have some lunch and work out what's going on with my face. I wiggled it too much. I don't know. Hello, welcome to. It's still Friday. It's now after lunchtime, and I'm still trying to get my microphone to work. It's an enjoyable process. I'm enjoying the process of learning its quirks and qualms. And I am 210 pages into Harrow the Ninth. I am just at the start of Act 3, so I've just read Acts 1 and 2, in case you don't know how to count. I'm very much enjoying it. I've probably said that at the start of every segment, but what I will say is that it's really, really confusing. If, like me, you are a person who struggles with convoluted plots and second books that are very different from first books, you might not get on with this as much as people who do get on with those things. I am powering through. This is a stretching, challenging, reading the book thing. I'm waiting for a big thing that I want to happen. It hasn't happened yet, so that's frustrating. But if I remember correctly, Gideon the Ninth really picked up after 250 pages, so I'm hoping that this next act, which is probably about another 100 pages or so, will be a good one. Let's find out. Hello, welcome back again. It is now, mid-afternoon on a Friday. I'm finishing early today, so that's nice. I've just got to page, I don't know what page it is, 366 or so. End of Act 4, start of Act 5. Again, I don't know why I think you can't count. I think this book was crafted specifically to confuse me. Why is it still confusing? After 300 and whatever pages, I literally just said it, why can't I remember? 300, almost 400 pages, why am I still confused? Please don't read my annoyance as a negative thing. It's really well written, it's really good. I'm so used to books that make sense. And anytime a book has stuff with memory, with gaslighting-y kind of stuff, my brain just doesn't like it. I like characters to know things, and I like to know more than the characters do. And in this case, I kind of know more than the characters do, but I don't know why I know more than the characters do, and it's frustrating. And in hindsight, it's really reminded me of Memory Like Empire, which was another book that I really struggled with, because so much of it's about what you can and can't piece together, and we'll probably finish this evening, I think. I'll keep I don't know why I did that. I'll keep updating you on it as I can. Hello. Welcome back. It is Friday. I apologise for potential noise. I don't know how much this microphone's going to pick up. If anything, if yesterday was anything to go by. There's hoovers going, there's laundry going. It's a busy day in our house because my mother-in-law and her mum are coming round today. It is so warm. I think I'm just going to retreat into here under a fan and hide away forever. I wanted to talk about Harrow the Ninth because I did finish it yesterday. I didn't want to vlog completely completely raw off the back of that. I wanted to give it a bit of time to process. So Harrow the Ninth is exceptionally good. It's a really interesting story. It takes a long time to get to a place of familiarity. If you loved book one, that's what I will say. It takes a long time to get back to that same place. That's not a bad thing because it's so intentional, but it's something to keep in mind if what you're wanting is another one of that book, I would say. So do you need to reread Gideon the Ninth? Yes, because it's confusing enough as is. It's useful to have it in the back of your head. Should you read this with the intention of having a second Gideon the Ninth? No. It's a very different book, intentionally different. Does some stuff that sometimes I don't enjoy, the memory and all that jazz I've talked about. But overall, I really, really loved it. It hits this book is confusing, and I like a simple narrative because sometimes I'm tired. This book definitely stretched me a little bit, which I liked, I enjoyed. And yeah, it was really good, genuinely. It was sort of probably, I don't know how many pages this book is total, 510. So it was probably 400 pages of what? And then 100 pages of oh. So, you know, that kind of book. If that's not your jam, don't read this. But I really think you will enjoy it if you like book one, if you like weird sci-fi. Yeah, good stuff. And then to round off the week, I am 126 pages into The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. This is the best one of the series so far, and it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it reasonably well. Not a huge amount to say on that. It is a reread though. At the beginning of the week I had some goals. I wanted to get to the bottom of the laundry basket. I've done that. I wanted to read 4 books. I've definitely done that. I think I might have read 5, but I can't remember. But I have read at least 4 books. There were some other things. I wanted to get my sewing pattern pieces cut out. I've done that. I think that was everything. If not, I've probably achieved it. It's fine. So yeah, it's been a really good week. I want to do some sewing today. I want to, as I say, lie out under a fan and not think about the world. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, this little look into my life this week, and exploration of Gideon on the Ninth and Harrow the Ninth. I can talk. Please do comment below with what you read this week. Did anything spark your fancy? Have you read Harrow the Ninth? Let me know what your thoughts about it were in the comments below, or is it on your TBR? I'm excited for you. You can also subscribe. It makes me feel loved and appreciated. You can follow me on all of my social media. It's all linked in the description below, and I will see you in the next one. It's gonna be some bloopers now. Glamour.